1,400 years ago, long before the age of modern science, before advanced technology, and before telescopes could peer into the vastness of space, the Quran revealed truths that we are only just beginning to discover today. These are not just verses, they are signs pointing to a magnificent truth for those who reflect. Let's start with the universe itself. Allah says in Surah Zahariyat, chapter 51, verse 47, "And we built the heaven with might, and we are surely expanding it." For centuries, this verse was read and revered. It wasn't until the 20th century that astronomers like Edwin Hubble, using powerful telescopes, observed that galaxies are moving away from each other. They discovered that the entire universe is in a state of constant expansion. This monumental scientific breakthrough was announced to the world, yet it was already written in the Quran, stated clearly, over 14 centuries earlier. How could a man in the desert 1,400 years ago know about the expansion of the cosmos? Now let's look closer to home, at our own planet. In Surah An-Naba, chapter 78, verses 6 and 7, Allah asks, "Have we not made the earth a resting place, and the mountains as pegs?" The word used is atad, which means pegs or stakes, like those used to anchor a tent. For a long time, people saw mountains as just massive heaps of rock on the surface. But modern geology has revealed a stunning reality. Mountains have deep roots that go down into the Earth's crust, sometimes several times deeper than their height above the surface. These roots act just like pegs, stabilizing the crust of the Earth, preventing it from shaking and keeping it steady. This concept, known as isostasy, is a cornerstone of modern geology. Again, a scientific fact, described with perfect accuracy in the Quran, centuries before it was ever discovered by scientists. Finally, let's dive into the oceans. In Surah Ar-Rahman, chapter 55, verses 19 and 20, Allah says, "He has let loose the two seas, meeting together. Between them is a barrier which they do not transgress. For anyone looking at the sea, it appears as one continuous body of water. However, modern oceanographers have discovered places where two different seas meet, like the Mediterranean and the Atlantic at the Strait of Gibraltar. At these meeting points, a remarkable phenomenon occurs. The waters do not immediately mix. They maintain their own distinct characteristics, their own temperature, salinity, and density, creating a clear, unseen barrier between them. This barrier, though allowing some slow mixing, keeps the two bodies of water largely separate. It's a scientific reality, observed only recently with advanced equipment, yet described with such precision in the Quran. Think about it. The expansion of the universe, the geological function of mountains, the barrier between seas. These are not vague statements. They are specific, accurate scientific truths that were completely unknown to humanity 1,400 years ago. Science is only now catching up with what was revealed in the Quran. This is just the beginning. This is part one. If you are as amazed as I am and want to discover more incredible scientific truths hidden within the Quran, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for part two. Thank you for watching.